Inspire learning, empower kids in homelessness. That is the mission of School on Wheels. Each month, RTV6 honors those giving back to their community with the prestigious Jefferson Award. And tonight, we recognize the woman behind the program helping homeless kids learn after their school day ends.
Walking into tutoring and seeing the kids excited to learn, that is a shot in the arm every single time.
Sometimes learning just doesn't add up for a child in school, so tutors help kids with their lessons at their homes. But what if a child doesn't have a home? That's where School on Wheels comes in.
I had been a school social worker, and I was so aware of the kids who are living in homeless shelters and in transitional housing that they had very different needs.
Sally Bentley discovered there was an education gap that wasn't being filled for homeless children.
There was a lot of fear, anxiety, a little bit of embarrassment with their housing situation, and so I just started talking to shelters and talking to service providers and asking, how are these kids getting additional help? And what I found out was they were not.
So Sally stepped up. In 2001, she founded School on Wheels, a program where volunteer tutors go into Indy's homeless shelters to help educate kids.
The basis of our programming is one-on-one tutoring. So we work with the kids, we make sure their homework is complete, we make sure they are ready for school the next day, we make sure that they have studied for tests and are able to work on school projects.
Every kid gets a new backpack loaded with donated supplies, new paper, pencils, folders, and more.
And we need to make sure that they have all the materials that they need.
And there are shelves full of donated school uniforms.
So that when a new kid comes into the shelter, we give them a uniform immediately so that they're ready for school the next day.
New uniforms, Sally believes, give the kids a lesson in self-confidence.
When the kids put on their clothes and get dressed for school, it's like me and you getting dressed to go to work. They need to feel confident in those clothes. They need to feel, ready to learn because they look good and they feel good about themselves. All of those little pieces are a big part of the School on Wheels solution.
Sally, congratulations on receiving the Jefferson Award.
Thank you. When we started this, it was just me and my best friend going out and helping some kids on a volunteer basis, and it grew from there.
In its 13 years, School on Wheels has trained more than 3,000 community volunteers, served nearly 4,000 homeless children in Indy shelters, and provided countless hours of free tutoring and a priceless emotional boost.
They also provide those attaboys, and you can do it, and I'm here for you because you're special and we're going to learn together.
With School on Wheels, the learning rolls on.
So we're just kind of trying to really set the foundation that when the school bell rings at the end of the day, the learning is going to take place outside of school, and that's a really important thing for these kids.
Here's how you can nominate someone for the award. You can just log on to our special Jefferson Award section on the homepage of theindychannel.com. There you can fill out a nomination form and learn more about the Jefferson Awards. A special committee of community leaders in Central Indiana will review the nominees and select one winner each month. And each summer, one of those award recipients is selected to represent Central Indiana and be honored as part of the national ceremonies in Washington, D.C.